Hello friends, my name is Koolio and welcome back to the channel. Today guys, we're taking a first look impressions video for Arknight, a new hero collector tower defense game that just released over in China for its official game release. And I've been able to jump into the game, play it. There's no wipes going forward. I've seen some videos like closed beta tests and footage of this game. So I've been actually really excited to finally get my hands on it. And I have to say, like, the worth is totally worth it for the wait is totally worth it for this game. And I honestly cannot wait for the English version of this game to release. And so, just to let you guys know though, this game is currently only available in China, and it's only available in Chinese. And I like to let you guys know, if you're gonna go play these foreign games, how easy is it to play the game without, understanding the language. This one is a little bit on the tougher side, but honestly, if you put in the effort, maybe like an hour, and just kind of go through the tutorial and stuff, you'll get a general idea of where everything is in the game, and then you'll be able to move forward from there. Even kind of experimenting with the menu system, you'll totally be fine. And so, we're going to go in, we're going to jump into the game right now. We're going to show you the actual gameplay, because this game is a tower defense game where you collect a variety of different anime-style characters, and you jump into these missions. There's some missions that are story missions that give you free characters. Other missions where you're basically just trying to, roll through it as best as you can, trying to overcome the situation. And then, it's a tower defense game. You're setting up your characters, you're, defending and making sure that you, win that level. So this is my current team setup. You get a total of 12 heroes on your team. And then you can also pick a support character from a list of friends or other players generally around your level or your area. I don't know exactly how it's set up, but let's just go ahead and pick this character for a support character, and we're going to go ahead and jump into this mission to show you the gameplay. Now, one of the things about this game, we're going to get into it a little bit later in this video, is the summoning and the character designs is really good. Now, when it comes to hero collectors, usually I don't say a game has a really good summoning system behind it, and I don't know the exact rates for this game, but I will say it has this summoning mechanic that really interests me compared to a lot of other games. It's similar to games that you've probably heard of, like Azure Lane and things like that, but with kind of a bit of a twist on it. So let's go ahead and just set up our characters. Basically, you grab your characters from the bottom, you have a certain amount of resources that slowly build over time, and then each of the characters costs a certain amount of points in order to summon. And then once you place them on the field, it actually kind of slows time down a bit. You can see right there, it kind of slows time, and then you can decide what direction you want your character to be faced in. And then there are specific enemies that are weak to certain characters. There's flying units, there's defender units. So you got to be really careful on exactly how you want to set your team up. I'm going to go ahead and drop her down like that. She should be able to start attacking that guy down there. But if I remember right, that's the kind of unit that only takes significant damage from a magic character. So I'm probably going to save up my my points, my summoning points, in order to summon a magic character, which I've got one right here. It doesn't look like I can take him down, though. I might have messed this stage up. We'll see. I don't know exactly what that guy's doing there down at the bottom. I guess my character can start attacking him. So we'll have to see. Now, there are archers, there's swordsmen, there's guardsmen, there's mages, there's healers. There's a lot of different class varieties in this game. I'm going to go ahead and drop a defender right here up at the top. He basically becomes a wall, blocking enemies from being able to attack or get past him. There are some units, though, that will eventually kind of just walk past your characters. You got to keep an eye out for that. So you can't just basically shove a really powerful unit in one lane, because sometimes multiple enemies will come down and just kind of go right past them. We'll go ahead and drop down this character right here. That's the support character that I got, and who's apparently probably pretty dang strong. Now I have to say, in terms of the character design in this game has amazing looking characters. Seriously, total props to the developers of this game and the art team, because this game looks absolutely fantastic. We're going to go ahead and drop our mage here. Give a little bit of extra support down below. There is a pretty good amount of strategy and difficulty in this game. Some of the earlier levels, not so much, but once you really start to get into it, you're going to have to really prioritize your team and make sure that you've got the right position for certain characters, that you're blocking certain areas. In fact, the guy at the very bottom, he's giving me some difficulties, and it's probably due to the fact that I did not drop my mage down there. I should have dropped my mage down there, and I didn't. Now, one thing I didn't get a chance to show you in that combat gameplay, and we'll actually see if we can't jump into another circumstance where I can show you, is characters have magical abilities. Oh, look at that. I hit level 2. It actually took me kind of a little bit of time to get to level 2. You can see I've got a total of 3 pentagons or whatever down the bottom left. You get experience, you get basic currency, And the one thing to let you guys know is heroes actually don't gain experience. You have to use like these experience cards in order to level them up. And so if you're not paying attention, your characters will begin to kind of, the levels will begin to kind of out-level your characters. So make sure to, keep them upgraded. But like I was saying before, when it comes to the skills in this game, certain characters have special abilities that you can activate after a certain amount of time has passed. So let's go ahead and actually jump into this. This is a story mission. It looks like we're going to get a brand new character after this one too. So this will be a perfect opportunity to kind of show you, showcase you some of the strategic aspects of this game and the sort of free-to-play friendliness behind it. Now, I don't know exactly, like I said, I don't know the rates, I don't know the summoning and stuff, but it does have a really interesting summoning mechanic in this game that I've never seen before, and I really like it. So make sure to stick to the end of the video so I can show you exactly what I mean. So this is just a basic stage. Now, up at the very top, you can see the number 25. That basically represents how many of the enemy units I need to destroy before I complete this level. So it's telling me I'm gonna need to drop down some units. Looks like I'm gonna have to drop a defender down and a magical character. So let's go ahead and drop her down right here. Make sure that the enemy doesn't get past her. And then can I drop him? Oh gosh, maybe right here. Yeah, that should be good. So we should be able to kind of block them off, hold them back with my defender, and then my mage character can kind of like AoE burst them down. So I'm gonna go ahead and speed up the battle just so we can keep an eye on it. Ooh, I might have placed them in the wrong spot. Looks like I'm doing pretty good. Now you can tell when one of your units is able to activate a skill because you'll get kind of like an exclamation point next to their head. You can just go ahead and tap on them. It'll slow the game way down, and then you can activate their ability. You can see their total stats, their level, their name. This girl's name is Beagle. And I can't activate the ability because I don't have enough energy to do so. But mission accomplished. And then I'm pretty sure it's going to give me a brand new character right there, a 2-star character. So, yay. And this guy's name is 12F. I don't know what kind of name that is, but he definitely looks super, super cool. Like I said, I absolutely love the aesthetics of this game, and I seriously cannot wait for this game to come out in English because I'm going to play the heck out of it. So let's go ahead and head on back. And so some of the other stuff, let's go ahead. You got, missions and stuff that you can, complete, accomplishments and challenges that give you basic currency, also give you like summoning tickets, experience cards and things like that. If I go ahead and drop over, these are all of the units I currently have right now, and I actually just summoned my very first 6-star character. This is Silver Ash. He's just joined onto my team, so I can, with him, kind of basically show you how it is to progress your character. So off on the far right, you'll see several different areas where you can progress them. You can click plus up there on the top right, and you can basically give this character experience cards to level them up. Let's say I want him to be level 20. Go ahead and use those experience cards to level him up. He's now level 20. Perfect. We'll go ahead and head on back. And then there's these two weird looking symbols, kind of like a crossed X and then kind of like a star symbol. The star symbol is basically like their star rating. You can level them up by getting duplicates of that character, or you can get shards for that character's specific class, or materials from that specific class. So I actually really like that about this game. So if you're unlucky, if you're not able to constantly summon duplicates of that specific hero and you really like that hero, you can go through and actually grind out other materials in order to progress that character. So I like the fact that they give you alternative ways to progress them and not just from summoning duplicates. Now, the one that looks kind of like a cross off to the left of the character, that one I believe is their awakening power. So you got to get them up to max level, and then you got to have all these different items in order to awaken the character. Now, there are some characters that when you awaken them, you actually get a different cosmetic look for the character. So for example, this one right here, if I go ahead and hit awaken, you can see that black silhouette in the background shows that she's actually going to get a different outfit or a different cosmetic design behind her once you've actually increased her overall level. And then if you hit on the plus icon, you can see kind of like the increased passive or active abilities that come from that. Now, talking about abilities, let's go ahead, head on back to my 6-star character. You can actually go ahead and tap on your abilities right here, and you have a skill ranking. As you go ahead and upgrade these, you need specific materials in order to upgrade them, and they have to be at specific levels. So it shows on here that my character has to be level 1, and I have to have 5 of these, I'm going to call them like newspaper clippings, in order to progress him up to star ranking 2. I don't have enough right now, but you can go through the game and actually grind to acquire those. Now, another thing that I really like about this game, you guys, if you've ever followed, my gacha gaming videos before, you always know if a game's got beautiful art, I want to see that art without the UI. So The very bottom left, you can see what looks like 3 dots kind of connecting the middle by a 4th dot. If you go ahead and tap on that, it brings up this really cool archiving system where you can basically see how many heroes are in the game and their relationships to each other. So if I go ahead and click on this girl right here in the center and go ahead and tap the icon just below her, you can see some of like the basic story of the character, some of their stats, how tall they are. You can listen to voice recordings. You can listen to them right there. Yep, you can listen to some more of them. So I like the fact that you can go through and listen to a lot of their voice acting. But on the far left, there's a tiny icon, a little magnifying glass. You click on that and you can check out their full art without the UI. It looks absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for putting that in there. Seriously, like, it's beautiful art. Let us have a chance to be able to take a look at it without the UI cluttering it up. You can go through also, like I talked about, you can go through and actually, this is telling me that you can swap characters in and out, which is, I'm not going to do that right now because I got a pretty good team. But you can swap your different heroes out. You can have different teams set up for different situations, for PvP, PvE, any kind of boss dungeons or anything like that. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to now jump into the summoning. We're going to go ahead and end the video with summoning. And there's 2 aspects of the summoning that's going on right now. The first one we're going to do is the really cool summoning mechanic in the game that I've actually never seen anywhere before, even though it may look similar to things that you've seen before. So currently right now I've got 2 recipes set up to go for 9 hours. I still have about 7.5 hours on it before these recipes are completed. If I click on the right icon, it will allow me to finish the recipe, finish the summoning instantly, and then I'd be able to see what the character is. Now, you have a certain amount of summoning cards that you acquire. Right now I've got a total of 2. You can see up there in the top, kind of in the middle of all my currencies, but I've got a total of like 11 expedited plans. So let's just go ahead and tap on this. We're going to do 2 summons real quick, and then I'm going to basically show you what I mean by having an interesting mechanic behind it with this whole summoning system, which is really, really cool. So here we go. We're going to see what we get through here. Looks like we just got a 2-star character. And don't worry, we're going to be doing a large summon at the end of the video too. Oh, we got a 3-star character. Never mind. So we got Plume. We got a duplicate of Plume, which we can use to star rank up the current one that we have. This one, let's see. It looks like we got another 3-star character. You can tell by the glowing of the light from the bag. Yep, 3-star character. It is... Ooh, Orchid. I think she's brand new. I haven't seen her before. Okay, so now let's talk about this recipe system. So basically, you can decide on how long you want this recipe to go. The longer the recipe goes, the higher chance you have at summoning rare characters, star rating. So right now, if I decide to do a 1-hour summon, I can get a 1-star, a 2-star, 3-star, and a 4-star. If I go up to 4 hours, I can get a 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, and now a 5-star. But if I pump it up all the way up to 8, I can then get a 3, 4, and 5-star. So you're basically guaranteed to get a 3-star or higher if you wait a total of 8 hours. If you go up to 9, it doesn't really change. However, there was one part, and I don't know why this happened, but I just want to let you guys know, there may be times where you're setting up a recipe, and then suddenly, where you see the 3, 4, and 5-star, you'll see a orange, yellow, glowing 6-star, which basically it tells you you are guaranteed to get a 6-star character. That's what happened to me. I don't know if like you have to summon a certain amount of times in order for that to work, but it was something that kind of blew my mind out of the way. So I really like that aspect. If you know, if you're going to bed for the night, you know you're gonna be sleeping for 8 hours, 9 hours, or whatever, go ahead and drop in a couple of recipes. In fact, I would highly recommend, if you're gonna be using your recipe cards or your summoning tickets to do this, to do it for the full 9 hours. Why waste it on a 1-hour summon? Do it for the full 9 hours. Now, just below that, you have these different icons right here, which basically they're different classes, like warrior, defender, supporter. And you can decide, okay, I want to focus specifically on just a warrior character. I don't think it necessarily means like it's going to exactly be a warrior, but you have a higher chance of that. I can't guarantee that for sure, but let's go ahead and just set that up. We're going to do a 9-hour summon for that one, and then let's just go ahead and do another one. All the way up to 3 stars, or all the way up to 9 hours. Let's just pick those at random. Go ahead and summon. That's my last summoning ticket for this specific part. But let's go ahead and use my expedited plans and see if we can't get anything super good. So you can see too, as soon as I hit expedite the plan, there's a couple of words below the name, which basically means whatever unit you're about to summon is guaranteed to be one of those 2 things, or that unit is kind of a combo of the 2, sort of. So let's go ahead and use this one. I'm pretty sure we probably got a 3-star for this one. We'll find out right here. Oh, you know what? We got a 4-star, I think. 4 or a 5-star. I think it's a 4-star. It's a 4-star character. And we got Gravel. Welcome to the team, Gravel. And then we got another one right here, which I believe is going to be like a warrior. I don't know. I don't speak Chinese, so I'm not 100% sure on that. And we got a 3-star character, and it is Fang. And I've got Fang, so that's good. I can use that to upgrade my character. Now let's go ahead and talk about the last summon. Now currently right now, they've got a 20 times summon where you're guaranteed to get a 6-star character for 3,800 total premium currency in order to do that. So we're going to go and do that right now and show you guys my 20 times summon. You do get the premium currency just by simply playing through the game, which is awesome, which is absolutely fantastic. But I've been saving this for this video, so cross your fingers. We are guaranteed to get a 6-star character, so I'm actually really excited to see what it's going to be. So we got a 3-star character right there, and that is going to be Beagle. Okay, welcome to the team, Beagle. Another 3-star character. We got another Fang, which will be good because, like I said, you can upgrade that character. We got a 4-star character. This is Shirayuki. She's new, and we just added her to our team. We got another 4-star character. This is Mouse. Welcome to the team. Oh, she's so cute and little. Next, we got a 3-star character, which is Fang. We got lots of duplicates of Fang so far. We got another 4-star character, which is Vinya. I believe that's probably how you say her name. We got a 5-star character, which is Silence, which is a really cool name. She's a medic character, I believe. And then we've got a 4-star character. We're getting a pretty good amount of 4-star characters. Matoi Maru, which I just saw her, and she looks really, really cool. One of the support characters. Oh, here's our 6-star. Oh, no way. We got another Silver Ash, which is perfect because I can use it to star rank him up. I mean, I would have preferred like a new character, but I'm totally okay with getting a duplicate for him. So those are all the characters. My guaranteed 6-star. We got 4 4-stars and a 5-star. So that's a pretty dang good summon. Well, guys, this video is kind of going on long. I'm definitely going to be playing this game a lot. I'll try to come out with more videos for it. If there's anything interesting, anything you guys want to know. If you guys are planning on jumping in and playing this game, one of the things that may be a little bit confusing is like how to sign up and play it. When you download it, you'll see like 3 boxes in like the login screen area. Click the far right one, and that's the guest login. It'll get you right into the game. You don't have to deal with like phone numbers and all that kind of stuff. So just let you know. Well, guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to stay up to date in the latest in mobile gaming. All right, friends, I'll see you next time.